Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Driveway Engineer. I'm JR. There's Virgil, my Dodge, going up on the trailer. Today I want to show you guys how I made some changes to my trailer to make it a lot better for not a lot of money. I couldn't have done this. This is a 3,600 pound truck on a flat tire. Couldn't have possibly done this by myself without these mods. So stay tuned and we'll go over everything that I did to change this up. Alright, so this is my trailer as I bought it back in April. Well, this isn't back in April, but whatever. This is exactly the way that I bought it. I didn't really do anything with it for a couple months. You guys that have been around for a while or regular viewers will remember it. It had that goofy spare tire mount up in the front. I think that's what I'm pointing at now. The jack was off to the side in the front, and I didn't have a plate on it. So the first things that I did were to go down, get a plate, which has been a bit of a bother lately. Then from there, I went ahead and I cut that stupid spare tire mount out, because whenever I'm towing with it, like, all I can see is that spare tire mount, and it just really annoys me. And it was right in the grill of my truck when I hauled my truck, my C10. So that was less than ideal. I didn't really care for it. And also, I don't know what purpose it served. They went and got this as like a quick flip, or they took it in on trade or whatever. I bought it from a dealer. But I don't know why they had this on there. I think they bought this as a flip because they couldn't get new trailers. So they like booger welded this piece of crap to the front of it. They booger welded some bracings in underneath too. This trailer has some rot issues I'm going to have to deal with at some point. But anyway, the spare tire carrier is no more, as you can see. That was the #1 mod. So those were the first easy steps that I was able to take. From there, I got this box. I saw it on Marketplace, the aluminum box there in a picture. It was $60. I believe it's 36 inches wide. So I thought, man, that would make a nice tongue box for the front of the trailer. And then I picked up a Zeek, which is like Peak, but with a Z, because they're the Zultimate and winches. That's a 5,500 pound or 5,000 pound. I don't know. Don't sue me if I'm off by 500 pounds. I think it's a 5,000 pound winch, or I don't know. It says it there on the box. There'll be a link in the description. That is a winch that came with synthetic line already on it. I got it for like $125 on Amazon. Again, there'll be a link in the description. I mean, typically you'd run down to Harbor Freight for this kind of thing, right? But Harbor Freight's gotten pretty proud of their stuff lately, so I can't get a 5,000 pound winch at Harbor Freight for this kind of money. It's 5,500 pounds according to the box. So anyway, I got a Harbor Freight winch. I went to my local home improvement store and got a deep cycle battery for $80. So I'm into this for like $280, probably $300 by the time you pay for the trailer jack. Came off a Marketplace for $20. I had to move my trailer jack in order to fit the box the way I wanted to, because the trailer jack I had swung up. So what I did, well, actually I'll get into it here. So the original jack was in the middle of the tongue and it swung up out of the way. The new jack goes up into the coupler section, and I don't actually like it, but it clears. I couldn't swing the original jack up with the box there anymore, and it didn't swing the other way. So I welded this welded it firmly onto the coupler, and then realized that my tailgate hits it when the trailer's hooked up, so I don't really care for it. But it works for now. I do need... It's cheaper to buy a new coupler at Tractor Supply than it is to repair the coupler I have. The little clippy plate doesn't really work that great anymore. So, fortunately, I need to cut the whole thing off anyway. But I moved the jack, is the gist of that. So, we'll move on to the winch mounting. The winch mounting I actually did up on the corner. The way I mounted this box, I guess I didn't show it. I actually filmed it, but I'm pointing at them now. I just used U-bolts, like trailer U-bolts, and I went around the frame and I ran them down, and that's real simple. The winch itself mounts, it comes with a base plate. I mounted it right to the trailer deck itself. Alright, so back down to my house. I don't know what I'm jabbering about. The wires, the Zeek comes with everything. It comes with a solenoid. See the yellow mark I'm pointing at, the blue mark? So the blue goes to the blue, the yellow goes to the yellow, and then on the solenoid, they're dabbed with paint. So there's a yellow and a blue and a red and a black. The red and the black go to your battery. The yellow and the blue go out to the winch. You have a little cord for your winch remote. It actually comes with like a handlebar remote too for an ATV or whatever, but I just leave the whole thing in there like that. That's pretty much how I have it mounted. My deep cycle battery. I've not hooked it up. I have trailer brakes and a 7-pin connector, so I could charge this battery off my 7-pin. I haven't decided if I want to do that because part of the deal is like, yes, it charges while you're driving, but typically the trailer's sitting right where the dead truck is that I want to load. But yeah, a little function test. It runs. It's not super fast, but you know, it can pull dead Dodges. It can pull dead Toyotas. It's been able to pull quite a bit of stuff for me, so I'm really happy with it. And if you guys need a trailer winch, you can do worse than a Zeek. But that's the basics of how I did all this. Like this, if you have a trailer and you want to do some upgrades, adding a winch is a big deal, and I think you should, and I think you can. It's not that hard. That deep cycle battery, I've used it like 4 times now, and I put it on the charger today before I hauled the Dodge with it, and it was at like 12.6 volts. It didn't really take much of a charge, even though I've already used it 3 times before that. So you can see the line speed there. It's not bad. It's not garbage. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. That's what I have some stuff coming up where I'm going to have to buy some steel and haul some cars, and big news coming up. So, you know, stay tuned for that. But this will help get ready so I can do business, and it'll help you guys out too. So I have that blue bag that goes on the left side. That stores all my straps and miscellaneous crap. Jumper cables, all that stays in the trailer. And I just heave it in the box and lock the box, and I'm good to go. So not the best setup ever, but like I said, I'm into it for maybe $300, and I can drag all the dead trucks I want now. So hope that gives you guys some ideas. Hope that inspires you. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you stay tuned, and be sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time on The Driveway Engineer.